Now it's time for the I Challenge You 5D's season finale. We're headed straight to the top of the Discord ladder, so enough pack opening. It's time to duel. Grab a synchro and jump on your duel runner because it's time to open packs, build decks with our pulls, and send our bots into all new forms of mechanized melee. We're hitting the road running this season with wild new blessings, even tougher challenges, and a ban list made to hit the gas on this format. So without further ado, let's rev it up. And welcome back, kings, queens, and monarchs of every element, to I Challenge You 5Ds, the show where we put together cards out of the best series in Yu-Gi-Oh! History and make practice bots duke it out against each other with it. I am joining you today for the second episode of Ladder Climb up against the customized ladder built by my Discord. Our first deck for today is number 69. Nice. This is Spelleater's creation, Doriado's Fortune, which is a Fortune Fairy deck built on using the Fortune Fairy utility to gain advantage while working its way toward using Magicalized Fusion to make either Quintet Magician or special summoning out Elemental Grace Doriado, who can be summoned if there are at least 6 monsters with different attributes in your graveyard, and this deck is very proficient at doing so. The play is just to draw as many cards as possible until the ideal hand has come about. But you'll notice that's a lot of very dinky monsters. That's a lot of 0 attack and defense they're going to be putting onto the field, right? I can think of a particular set of raptors that are going to be good for dealing with it. That's right, we are bringing back Blackwings! Blackwings is a deck that has not been even remotely usable in this series so far. For whatever reason, Blackwings have imploded on us every time we've played them, but against this deck in particular, they're very good. That is because basically every card except Shura is a piercer, and Shura does something arguably better than piercing by special summoning guys from the deck. We also have some additional cards to facilitate the summoning of level 6 synchros, because all of our level 6 synchros pierce, apparently, which is great for dealing with their 0 defense point monsters. We also have Kaiku for getting monsters out of their grave to avoid Doriado or Magicalized Fusion, and Twin Sword Marauder, which can pierce twice. We're running the A forces because we are running DNA surgery to avoid their spell card working, their continuous spell card, or Magicalized Fusion being able to fuse from field. We're also running a couple of really silly floodgates. We've got Power Filter, which prevents the special summon of 1,000 or less attack monsters. Appropriate, which lets us draw every time they draw. Hard Selling Zombie, which every time we deal battle damage to them, we can shuffle a card back from their graveyard into their deck. And Power Pickaxe, which lets us banish a monster from our opponent's graveyard once per turn. Surely that does something? Other than that, it's just standard synchro shenanigans with the Welladad package tossed in there. And that's right, you are seeing correctly. That is Eat Kaboon in House of Adhesive Tape. I don't know what to say to you. They destroy little guys, and that's what we're up to today. Let's destroy some little guys. I asked chat to read our fortunes, to see the future, and 11% saw bad luck brought on by the omen of the blackbird. But I see a blackbird, and I see soaring to great heights, and so does 89% of chat. Let's see what our birds can do. Let's see how high we can fly together. Let the games begin. All right. Starting off with the L in Rock, Paper, Scissors, historically a good sign for us. Let's see if Borkerbot's going first. Starting off with a Black Whirlwind, Summon Shura, a phenomenal start. Getting the Bora out of the hand. We can special out the Bora, special out a Bora, set and pass. This is a hell of a field right now. They can get some guys onto the board, but those guys are just food for our guys. There's the Fortune Fairy. Ooh, time for us to appropriate. I'm looking forward to drawing some cards here. Oh, they're going to summon out the what's it called? The Altergeist. They're going to go for Crowley. The Altergeist is going to send away Meluseek, but they've got a Crowley and nada else. If we attack in with Shura, woo! That is a lot of Blackwings on the board. That can't just be game, but it is a hell of a lot of damage. We're going to attack in. There's Pinpoint Guard. Pinpoint Guard is perfectly fine. We're going to still take out Crowley. We're going to summon the Vayu. Pinpoint Guard is going to stop that Meluseek from being destroyed, but they're going to take a lot of damage, and there's a Stardust Dragon, phenomenal into the Meluseek, actually. They're going to go for Spellbook of Knowledge. They're going to draw 2 cards. Meluseek is going to add the guy that draws them another card. They're going to set a card, and oh, setting a card is not what you want to do against Blackwings. Let's go in with the Stardust. Sure, we're going to go in with the Stardust instead of everything else. Colute for game! Let's go! Whoo! That was a beating. Blackwings never do that in this series. They truly were set up for greatness in this matchup. Well, let's see if it goes that way again. Game 2. There's Reload, putting back a bunch of cards and adding back a bunch of cards. There's Fortune Fairy, the Earth one, Chi, which will allow us both to draw a card. That would have been great to have Appropriate for. There's their, lots of draw power here. They're going to go Spellbook of Knowledge. They're going to go into Crowley. Crowley's effect is going to send away, it's going to add. They're going to add the Grand Spellbook Tower. And this is pretty solid as an opening for them. Let's see what we can do. Normal summon Blizzard Colute, pass. I've seen worse. I will take it. I have seen worse for sure. They're going to go Spellbook of Knowledge. They're going to send away their Grand Spellbook Tower. We love to see it. What are we going to draw into? Twin Sword Marauders, solid, but Armed Wing is even better. They're going to summon back their little Fortune Fairy. We're going to Armed Wing into it for a metric fuck ton of damage, and they're going to pass the turn. This is great. Armed Wing can continue doing Armed Wing things. There's the Black Whirlwind. There's a Shura into Bora special summon Bora. Let's get some piercing in here. Is this just straight up at the end of the game right now? Shura's going to get in. They're going to get Meluseek's effect, but they don't have any cards on field. Is the Spirit of Simo going to power through to take the dub that easily against this deck? Whoo! You came to the wrong nest, buddy. Wow. Blackwings really do be a deck, don't they? Apex predator of a deck here. Our next challenger is blehdebleh's Read My Card, and oh boy did I do that. And oh boy, am I not looking forward to this. Read My Card is a deck entirely made up of monsters that punish you for attacking. You've got the Magician Girls, which summon additional magicians. You've got Decoy Dragon, which summon level 7 or higher dragons from the graveyard, namely the Blue Eyes White Dragon, to pair gorgeously with Maiden with Eyes of Blue, which punishes for attacking. Ice Jade Aegirine and Ice Jade Creation Kingfisher to be able to create just giant dudes on the board at any given time, and actually genuinely the most concerning card among them, Puppet Rook, and its ability to summon Orgoth the Relentless from the graveyard and change the attack target of any attack from itself to Orgoth. This is such an annoying deck to deal with for the AI, because you can't tell the AI not to attack, but maybe you could tell the AI to not attack monsters. That's right, we're bringing back the Morphtronics and their ability to attack directly thanks to Morphtronic Borden. We're also bringing in one of our hot new attacks for Morphtronics, Morphtronic Vacuumin. Since they have Light of Intervention, Morphtronic Vacuumin may be summoned in face-up defense position, so it'll have its ability to suck up monsters basically immediately. Alongside that, Power Tool Dragon can get Double Tool C and D, which not only grants it 1,000 attack, but negates the effects of monsters it's attacking. Also, Also, Rainbow Veil is an equip spell we can add to hand, which negates the effects of monsters that our opponents have when we attack them. The rest of this is, if we don't get to Power Tool Dragon, we hope that we get into the Borden and some monsters to increase their attack. In order to facilitate this, we are on a copy of Swords of Revealing Light to prevent our opponent from attacking, 3 copies of Morphtronic Bind, a few copies of a Labyrinth of Nightmare to keep their monsters from attacking us, or at least our monsters from attacking into their attack position monsters, 3 copies of Morphtronic Mix-Up just to start clearing the board at any given time, and a copy of Chivalry, a nice little counter trap card that we got in Duelist Revolution that negates the effects of monsters activated during the battle phase. Very powerful card. I'm looking forward to Morphtronics taking to the field again, and they're going to be in a slightly weirder format than before. Hopefully, it's all attacks directly. Oh boy, not a lot of faith in Borgerbot in the face of this puzzle set up for our good friend. I asked chat, will Borgerbot fall for blehdebleh's Bamboozle? And 71% said that it would before we can blink. But I think this based bot can't bumble. And fuck it, we ball. I'm out of I'm done with this. Let the games begin. All right, starting off with an L in the rock, paper, scissors. Who is going first? We're going to start first with a terraforming into Morphtronic map. That's ideal. We want to start with Morphtronic map ASAP. We're going to summon Stapler. We're going to equip it with 7 tools of the bandit. It's the biggest stapler I ever done seen. There's a Morphtronic bind. We actually love to see that. Basically, their entire deck loses into this card exactly. There's Light of Intervention to flip their monster into face-up attack position. Ooh, Rainbow Veil also will deal with their monster summarily and will attack in with the Morphtronic Boombox in twice for a huge amount of damage. This is a shockingly resilient board into their deck because the Rainbow Veil will negate their effects when we attack, and the Stapler will always attack first, leaving the Boombox in to be able to attack twice. This is a bot-proof setup. Uh-oh. There is the Puppet Rock. Puppet Rock is a little bit scary for us, but as long as Stapler is the one to attack first, we are Gucci. There goes the Rainbow Veil. Your Puppet Rock dies. Rook, Puppet, Rook. It's a Rook because it's like the thing in chess. Anyway, it's dead, and we don't have to worry about it anymore, and Borgerbot's gonna win this duel because we set up an incredibly good deck, and oh boy, was that a strong one. How did we get... Oh, it attacked directly thanks to Borden. That's hilarious. Look at that field, by the way. Those are some big old Morphe boys, and I hope we see them make a run back in game 2. All right, we're going to draw for turn. Ooh, there's the Iceshade Cradle. Actually, Iceshade Cradle is great for them to have opened with because it means that they can't search for a Kingfisher. They're going to open with Kingfisher anyway. This is an interesting field for us. There's Swords of Revealing Light. There's Stapler. Double Tool C and D. Okay, they won't be able to activate the Kingfisher thanks to the Double Tool C and D, and now we've got a Stapler and Morphtronic Bind. This is a very strong field again. Double Tool C and D is one of the best tools against this deck exactly. 7 completed on the stapling. We're just gonna keep stapling. Just the sheer amount of stapling that is going to continue occurring until morale approves is spectacular. We don't need to read, we just need to keep stapling the book. We're going to end phase, we're going to draw for turn, we're going to self-on, we're going to get another roll off of self-on. There is a Remoten. Remoten is kind of good, but Vidion and Boomboxen are both incredible. We're going to Synchro into Power Tool. Now, Power Tool isn't ideal. What are we going to get off of it? We're going to Vacuum up the Aegirine. That's great. They're going to Kingfisher back. That's perfectly fine. We can... Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Catastor kind of deals with it a little bit, I guess. Wow, out your own field in as few steps as possible. That's what we just did there. Fortunately, they got rid of their own monsters, so now the Rainbow Veiled Up Power Tool Dragon is going to be the first monster to attack in any given circumstance. So I think we're actually A-okay somehow, even though Borgerbot just turbo through the game. We're going to go into the Radion off of the Scopin, but that's not great because the Radion is going to get sent to the graveyard. But I mean, what are we going to do? They're on 500 life points. Our little Bamboozle has proven to be the most powerful Bamboozle of all. We're going to attack in with the Scopin for the BM for game. What a match. That was just easy as that. Cleaned up by Borgerbot and the Morphtronics. The metagaming is too powerful. Who's next? I have been issued a challenge, an additional challenge, just like the last time, with a further 5 gifted subs as my reward for beating Amphi's AIporia deck for what is the finale of 5Ds without Meklords. And boy, oh boy, is this a hell of a deck. I get 2 opportunities to play against it, but I can't use the same cards twice. Let's take a look at the deck. The main purpose of this deck is to summon the Meklord Astros, which are huge. Mechanical is 4,000, 4,000, and Triskelion is 3,000 0 with the ability to snatch the attack points of any extra deck monster your opponent has in their extra deck. These 2 cards are spectacularly huge and shockingly easy to get to thanks to the trap card that's basically soul charge for Meklords and the ability to swarm the field and search them off of Cyber Emergency. This is also a Solidarity deck using the attack boost off of both Solidarity and Machine Assembly line. So you know we are gonna be on a DNA surgery strategy today. While figuring out how to beat this deck, we discovered that there is only 1 card in the entire Alien Reptilian deck that genuinely cares about cards being reptiles on the board, and that's Molten Escape. With any other of our cards, the only thing that it cares about is if it's an alien or if it's a reptile monster in the graveyard, like I'm struggling. The only card that cares about reptiles cares about it in the graveyard, and that's Alien Brain. The purpose of this deck is to make sure they never have a big monster on the board. Reptilian Naga will keep putting their attack points to 0, and the aliens can clean up afterward. Even better, Scylla can steal their Meklords from their side of the field when it battles them, so they can't use them for Triskelion. But really, the cream of the crop here is again Earthbound Immortal Kakariua. If we can summon this monster with a field spell on the board, it is immortal. It is unbeatable against their deck. Ironic that the Earthbound Immortals would be what we need against the Meklords. The rest of this is for dealing with their stuff. Blackhorn of Heaven deals with the big mechanicals. A Spirit Barrier is a way for us to keep our life points up alongside Draining Shield and of course DNA Surgery to deal with their spells on the board. I'm hoping that Otherworld the A-Zone will provide us just that little attack boost that we need to get over them. This is looking like a solid deck, but I genuinely don't know how the Meklord decks play. Let's see how it goes. Oh boy, the haters really came out to play tonight. We realized that this is a battle of the antagonists, and we have to ask, can the Dark Signers beat Iliaster? I said Misty take the wheel, but 95% of people say that the future ain't looking good like Zone told us, and this is gonna be a tough one. The AIporia deck has access to some of the biggest monsters we've seen in this series yet. But what is a big guy in the face of an immortal? Let the games begin. All right, come on, Borgerbot, show us the Earthbound Immortal. We haven't gotten to see Kakariua do its thing yet. We're going to start off with a humble Alien Warrior pass, which appears to be doing just fine. They've set a monster in 2 back row, and that's pretty good for us. We're going to attack over the Granel and attack in with the Alien Warrior. 2 Alien Warriors is kind of nice, because even if they attack over one of them, the other one will pick up the slack, being able to attack over the first monster. There's an Alien Shock Trooper doing great things into this board. There's the Granel. We're going to attack over the Granel. The defense, whatever the hell, is going to add the Granel back, but we are on the front foot in terms of presence. They're going to draw for turn. There's Solidarity. Solidarity is not good, but they don't understand yet that their monsters are that big. No, the Kakariua! We put 3 We put 3 copies of terraforming in here to prevent Kakariua from doing that again. How does this happen every time we draw Kakariua? I swear to God, we're going to attack into the Granule. They're going to get the whatever effect. We'll attack in with Silo. Whatever. That's so stupid. God damn it. They're going to set a monster. We're probably even going to win despite that fact. There's the Medusa. We'll attack into the Infinity Nucleus. They'll get the Infinity Nucleus back. We're going to have to attack over this asshole a million times, aren't we? We're going to draw for turn. What are we going to get? We're going to get Alien Shock Trooper. That'll do the trick as far as getting over the Nucleus. They didn't even have the Nucleus this time. This just attacks for game. That was stupid. Some antagonist that was. Game 2. All right, starting off with the terraforming this time. That's good. We love to see terraforming activating. We'll activate the Otherworld Liaison, normal summon Naga Pass. This is a pretty resilient board, especially with the DNA surgery. Our aliens are going to be very, very good at getting over their guys. There's 2 Solidarity. Cyber Emergency can get them into Mechanical, but Mechanical is going to have to do a lot of work to... Holy shit, Emily! Naga fortunately protects us from Mechanical, and Mechanical now has 0 attack points. If we can summon a decent monster, we can get over that easy peasy. There goes the Mechanical. Okay, we're in pretty good shape. That cost us half our life points, but at the end of the day, we still have the Naga and the Alien on the board. They're going to crash. Oh, they're not going to crash because of Otherworld Liaison. Let's go. We'll draw for turn. There's the Medusa, and we're just going to start attacking in. We're in very good shape against this board. The Reptilian Naga really pulled its weight there. We'll draw for turn. We're going to go to main phase. We'll 1-for-1 a Naga into another Naga. We'll normal summon Shock Trooper, and we'll just get in with standard ass alien shit. Boring. Oh, they have 100 life points left. Kakariua has the chance to just show up. They're going to Cyber Emergency into Mechanical. If that had been Triscalia, we would have been in a little bit of trouble here, but it wasn't, and so we're going to attack for game. Hooey! Let's do game 3. That was dumb. All right, let's see how it goes. Main phase 1, we're going to normal summon Naga set 2 pass. Spirit Barrier with Naga. This is the first time we've gotten to see this combo. There's Cyber Emergency. That's going to get them into Mechanical. Mechanical's probably going to be able to summon with 6 cards in hand. But no, they have at least 2 fields. Okay, there's the Mechanical. They're going to attack in over the Naga. The Naga's going to protect itself. Spirit Barrier protects us. And there we go. Just a hop, skip, and a jump to killing them off. We're going to draw for turn. There's the Alien Warrior. Alien Warrior gets over Mechanical, and we're in good shape. We're doing fine. They'll add the Mechanical back. Sure, Naga's going to go to attack position. They'll draw for turn. What are they going to have? The Machine Assembly long to bring back the core. Okay, now this is interesting because this does get them the Soul Charge. The Soul Charge can get them into Mechanical. They're going to attack into Alien Warrior. They're going to get aliened, and we can draw for turn. We've got the Naga Spirit Barrier combo on the board. Alien Shock Trooper can crash into the... Oh, we don't have an alien monster with the alien effect on the board. Naga go to attack position. They do have the Soul Charge. There's the Weisel. They're going to attack into Naga. We'll take no damage. Naga will do its thing, and we'll draw for turn. Let's see what we can do on the crackback. We don't have another monster on the board, but Alien Shock Trooper will do the trick perfectly. We're going to attack in for 19. They're going to get their Weisel back to hand. This is a very, very silly gameplay loop we've set up here. They're going to draw for turn. They still don't have the ability to go into the Mechanical yet, but they can crash their monsters. They're going to add their guy back. That's actually a great little advantage engine they've got going there. We're going to tribute off Naga into Medusa. Medusa, I did not realize that Medusa can activate its effect when an opponent's monster is still 0. That's some nonsense right there. Weisel's going to get summoned in face-up attack position. They still haven't activated the Soul Charge, which I find interesting. Why do we keep doing this? Oh my god, this is the worst. This is the stupidest thing ever. The Medusa activating its effect every single turn to deal with the guy. Okay, they're going to use the... Oh boy, they're going to use the Soul Charge after summoning Mechanical, and now they have Triscalia in hand. They're going to use the Whatabutts, its Futs, and use its effect to get the Triscalia on board. This is real bad, but Alien Brain takes Mechanical! Alien Brain takes Mechanical! Let's fucking go! Holy shit! This is so strong. Mechanical will attack into Triscalia. What are you going to do against the biggest monster in your own deck? They're going to draw for turn. What are they going to have? There's a Scale. Okay, they're going to pass the turn. They haven't been able to activate another mechanical yet because they don't have one. The other one they have is in the graveyard currently, I'm fairly sure. They're going to draw for turn. Let's see what we can do with this. They are going to discard for the other mechanical. We're going to Blackhorn of Heaven it. Oh my god, we're going to Blackhorn of Heaven the mechanical. Holy shit, let's go. There goes the Scale. They're going to go to battle phase, but they're not going to accomplish anything with that. We'll draw for turn. We'll set another back row. We'll go into the battle phase and attack over the Scale for game. What was that? God, I love this series. I'm so glad we did a game 3. Oh, what the hell was that? Wow, what I've learned today is that Borgerbot is very good when we aren't messing around with jank. We have now defeated 2 decks considerably farther up the ladder than us with a relative amount of ease, but boy oh boy was that last game sketchy as hell. I love these ladder climbs. I wouldn't trade this for the world. I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Go forward in humble confidence, my friends. Peace.